Choosing the right electrical panel, it's one of those decisions that can truly make or break a project. If you get it right, you've built a foundation of safety and reliability. But if you get it wrong, oh boy, you're looking at some serious delays and major headaches down the road. So today, we're going to put two heavyweights, Rittal and Civican, head-to-head to figure out which one is the perfect fit for you.
So, let's picture this. You've got a project on the line. You need an electrical panel that's not just reliable, but also safe and, let's be real, fits the budget. So do you spring for the legendary German engineering of Rittal, or do you go with the super practical, affordable alternative from Civican? Let's dive in and figure that out.
Okay, but before we throw these two brands into the ring, let's just take a quick step back. We need to make sure we're all on the same page about the basics. What exactly is an electrical panel, and why is this choice so incredibly important in the first place?
When you boil it all down, it's really about one thing: protection. An electrical panel has two absolutely critical jobs. First, it keeps people like you and me safe from electrical shock. And second, it shields all those delicate electronic components inside from stuff like dust, moisture, and anything else that could cause some serious damage. Think of it like a suit of armor for your entire electrical system. All right, first up to the plate, we've got Rittal. Now, if you've been in the electrical industry for any amount of time, you definitely know this name. It's basically synonymous with top-tier quality and just world-class, meticulous precision.
Rittal is a German brand, and it absolutely lives up to that reputation for high-quality, precise engineering. They're known all over the world for just how durable their products are. And they're especially great in situations where space is tight, because their modular designs are often more compact and way easier to put together.
So what makes Rittal really stand out? Well, it's the whole package. The quick assembly means less time and less labor cost on site, which is huge. A high IP rating, that's ingress protection by the way, gives you that peace of mind that it's totally sealed off from dust or dampness. And with 3-point locking doors and incredible mechanical strength, these panels are, well, they're practically bulletproof. And, even within the Rittal family itself, you've got choices. Just look at their two main standing models. The PS4000 is your super flexible, expandable option. You can literally connect multiple units together. The ES5000, on the other hand, has a solid integrated body. So no, it's not expandable, but it's more affordable, and it actually gives you a higher degree of protection because it's one completely sealed unit. It's that classic trade-off. Do you want flexibility or specialized performance?
So that's Rittal, the premium choice. But what if your project has, different priorities, like maybe budget is a much bigger deal, or you need something you can get your hands on locally? Well, that's where our second contender, Civican, comes in with a totally different game plan.
So, let's talk about Civican. This is an Iranian brand that was created specifically to meet the needs of the domestic market. Its entire identity, its whole reason for being, is to provide a reliable and affordable solution for a huge range of construction and industrial projects. The appeal of Civican is crystal clear. You get a solid, dependable panel that meets all the necessary domestic standards, but at a price that isn't going to make your accountant cry. Plus, its flexible design means it can be customized for your specific needs, and having that local after-sales support is a massive bonus. If you run into an issue, help is right there. It's just a practical, cost-effective workhorse.
Okay, so the introductions are over. We've met both brands. We understand their philosophies and their key features. Now it's time for the main event, the direct, head-to-head comparison.
This is where the decision really starts to take shape, right? When we put them side by side, feature for feature, where does each one really shine? And more importantly, what are the critical trade-offs that you need to be thinking about?
And this table just lays it all out perfectly, doesn't it? Rittal gives you very high quality, but at a high price, and it meets the top global safety standards. It's the perfect choice for large, hazardous, or mission-critical industrial sites. Civican, on the other hand, provides acceptable quality at a reasonable price, meeting all the domestic standards. It's the ideal workhorse for countless medium-sized projects where being cost-effective is the name of the game. So you see, they aren't really competing for the same job. They're champions in completely different arenas.
So, with all of this information, how do you actually translate it into a final decision? Let's break it all down into a really simple process that'll help you pick the absolute perfect panel for your specific needs.
Honestly, it really is this simple. If the most important things for you are top-of-the-line quality, the ability to change things and expand later, and that incredible peace of mind that comes with the highest global safety ratings, then Rittal is your answer, as long as the budget can handle it.
Now, on the other hand, if your main goal is to find a dependable, solid panel that just gets the job done without totally wrecking your budget, then Civican is the clear winner. It's designed for exactly that situation, a quick, reliable, and cost-effective solution.
And to make it even easier, here's a simple 4-step checklist. First, look at your environment. Is it going to be harsh or demanding? Second, get out the measuring tape and define your space. Third, you've got to know your load. A good rule of thumb is to use cable for anything up to 250 amps and a bus bar for anything higher. And finally, be honest about your budget. What really matters more, premium quality or cost effectiveness? Just answering those 4 questions will point you to the right panel every single time.
So there you have it. The choice between Rittal and Civican isn't about which one is better, it's about which one is right for your project, your budget, and your standards. By asking the right questions, you can be confident you're making the right call. So, now that you've got that figured out, what's the next critical decision you need to make?